Hello everyone, this is Siddhi and welcome to my channel. I stitch, I crochet, I do crafts, paintings and a lot of stuff. This is my sort of second video, so there's nothing much on the channel yet. I recently shifted to the city and I got my room. I am currently living with my parents and I got my room, a separate room. And my room has a really cool two windows and I love windows very much. I love the air to be in my room. I love the sunlight and I don't know, it feels alive to me. It feels like, it feels like there's an ecosystem I'm living with, okay? But when I wasn't here, when I was in college, this particular room belonged to my brother. And my brother is like like engineer sort of a guy. He used to have all this chemistry questionnaires on the walls. He had very dark room basically, and he never liked windows at all. Even now, he doesn't like them. And he has those curtains, very darkish grayish curtains. He just do not like sunlight, do not like air at all. So he always used to close the windows, and he used to have those curtains where if you close them, there's no light coming in the room. So when I got to the room, I was like, I this is not my vibe, and this is really not giving me. So let's just change it. And since I can stitch, I thought, why not stitch the curtains? So I just googled up some ideas how to stitch the curtains. So basically, it's a rectangular piece and it has eyelets on the top. So I searched for the eyelets. I got them, but then I got to know that if you put eyelets, you cannot wash them in the washing machine. So, and I am not gonna wash them by hand. And so I was like, let's just add the loop. So I searched up another options. There were few more designs as well. They have this French curtains, but it was gonna take a lot of fabric, and I did not have many as usual. So the fabric I had was like around, I don't know, 8 meters of a fabric, and that's it. So so I did a lot of research, and I figured out that this is the kind of thing I want. And now that the final pattern is ready, I will grab the resources and we can start.
So as you can see, this is my previous room and these were the curtains, and this is in the daylight, so when you close the curtains it looks super dark. And the fabric that I'm choosing is this one. It is like 50% linen, something in polyester and something mixed in that. The print is really pretty. I really love the color. I mean, I am a huge fan of pink, but my second favorite color is baby blue, and if I see a baby blue color, I would love that. This is the pattern that I will be working on. I have shared a photo as well, in which you won't be able to see anything. I know that. I am trying to explain, but you won't get a thing. I know that. I'll be making four of these. This is me trying to see if the garment looks exactly like how I wanted it to be. And all of a sudden, I realized that I have this fabric as well from my recent or previous some sort of a project. I bought this fabric, never used it, and I had an idea of putting it on the original fabric, and it looks really wonderful.
Oh my god. I don't know, for some reason the lighting here is so good. I mean, we have our pink umbrella ready.
And after that, I went to find the threads which I wanted them, the matching threads. So after debating on certain shades, I got the perfect one. And here I'm trying to eyeball the straps for the curtains, and I was just confident enough in myself that I can just look at the fabric and just cut them into three equal pieces. And I think I have been succeeded in that. After that, I stitched them, and there's this particular method that I tried where I wanted to, you know, turn the tubes that I stitched inside out. So turning them inside out, it took me into really technicalities where I used the knitting needle, and I added the stopper to it, and I just added them, twisted them. After that, I measured the straps, cut the excess, and just measured them, how long I wanted them to be, and went on cutting them. After having number of straps, I went on attaching them to the fabric, and I finished hemming. After that, I managed to stitch all of the corners of the fabric. After like an hour of stitching, this is how my room started to look. And of course, there has to be some point in my life where I had to switch the needle again, and the bobbin case again, and the empty bobbin case again. I had to add the lace at the bottom of the curtain, and then there's this fabric, and then the lace, and then the loops. So all this together and one stitch in a row.
So finally the room is ready with my favorite curtains. I mean, I love the color. I mean, they look so pretty. They give me that Japanese vibe. Japanese there's this, you know, technique or the style of sketching which is Japan based. So I think that is how they give me, that is the vibe they give me right now. I mean, they look, oh, look at that. And I am so glad that I added this lace over here and then over here, and like this one. I think it took me like what, around 3-4 days to finish this project, but I am in love with this and I am excited. I think do you think I should make the blinders as well? They look really nice with that. I mean, now that I have done the curtains, I think I have, oh, this the part is very messy. Wait, we can have, yes, this. I think now that I've done the curtains, I feel that I am, you know, confident enough to make more stuff, more decor for the room. So, but then I don't want to overdo it, you know. I mean, I'm not sure how much of a, you know, work should I do, because if you would see over here, this is the work which I have done. I mean, the pillar was plain and I do not like plain stuff, you know. Like if you got monotone, I hate it a lot. I cannot just, you know, like sit still and watch that and have it in my room. So I decorated that as well. I just, you know, printed out some designs of flowers, some petals and some leaves. I love Montessori leaves very much, so I got printed that as well. I mean, Montessori has a different types of flowers, but I mean, I know this doesn't make sense. It just feels like, you know, it's a garden and the leaves have already fallen onto the ground, but it's okay. So I just, you know, got them printed from, I got the pictures from Pinterest. I just increased the resolution, did some editings, and removed the backgrounds, and I pasted them like with the TST. It's the easy thing. So, and since it was the floral one, I wanted the curtains to be floral as well. So I really like flowers, so that's all. And then I have my other decor over here. It is a messy one, but I have my soft board on which I put my, you know, like things, tasks to do, and orders. Maybe I have any. I have very few orders though. So I have that. We have Flynn Rider over here. Hello, mister. He's looking at me. See? He's looking at me like, I like it. And then we have 2025 calendar. I don't know. Also, if you guys have noticed, it's May. It is May now. I started this project in Jan, I guess, and no, not Jan. I think it's been a year. Oh my god. I started this in like, I think June or July last year. And I finished it, of course. I mean, you know, like as I said, it took me like 3 days or something with a whole year to edit the videos. And now I'm, you know, shooting the outro of the video. So I will be shooting intro as well.